Start recording. Testing. Okay, let's see how this works. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Wait 1 second.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. 1 second. I gotta.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let me know how the audio is.
Yeah, I gotta.
Little audio check.
Yeah. Okay, say something.
Something.
Something. Woo! Something.
Something came through. Okay.
Okay, who's here? Who's here?
Something.
Yeah. Hello.
Something.
Hello. Hello. Hi.
Something. Are we like the Jedi starfighters in the X-wings checking in?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a whole like little intro.
Okay.
We're waiting for.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Opus.
I should put the dog out. Right back.
Okay.
No, the dog can.
Take-
The dog can be a guest.
She coughs. We don't want that. I don't know if
We
you
can-
can hear her, but just imagine that. That's
Yeah.
my life.
Oh, I heard it. Yep, I heard the barking dog.
Yeah.
How-
Anyway,
how is everybody?
I am doing pretty well. I'm having a good weekend. So
That's good. That's good.
yeah, I work every other weekend, a month. So this is my non-work weekend. So I'm just
Yeah.
kind of chilling out and
Yeah.
taking a slow pace. And I
Thank
just
you.
went and checked. Go ahead. So
No. Go. I was just saying thank you for sacrificing a day off to do this. I very much appreciate.
I mean,
that.
I got to read some cool manga, and I really enjoyed it.
That's
Which we're going
awesome.
to talk about that.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend and I have been living together for about 10 days now.
Ooh.
We're having a good time. Cohabitation is a lot of fun for us, and
Yeah.
it's we we have some pork roast in the slow cooker. So after this podcast, we will go enjoy some food and maybe watch a movie or something.
Yeah. Watch the first episode of My Hero Academia.
We might do that. I might ask her to do if she wants to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice living with somebody. It's like no more screaming void of loneliness, I think.
I mean, there is that. I mean, neither
Yeah.
of us were lonely,
Yeah.
which is cool too because we are both pretty. We're older. We're an older-ish couple, not grandparents yet or anything, but we have some life experience. So neither of us were really like reliant upon another. So it's nice that we can come together and share our interests and share a space and see each other
Yeah.
a little bit every day. Yeah.
Yeah. How's everybody else doing? Hello?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Existing and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sir, I know you're quite busy. I'm sorry to just kind of randomly drop this idea on you, but I thought it'd be fun.
No, I was super down for it. It's been a while since I've done manga in general. So
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so my plan is I'm gonna do like a little intro, and
Okay.
and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna cut to you guys, and I'm gonna just say introduce yourself and say this is my voice, because when I listen to podcasts, I tend to have a little bit of trouble keeping track of who's talking at times. So
Okay.
if that's okay.
I'll just say this is my voice
Yeah.
when
yeah.
the time comes.
Yeah. Okay. I want to wait for Opus to get here, but we'll give it a minute.
He's working on his magnum opus.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
True Magnum.
His great work. That's what he's doing. His great work.
Opus. It's broken teacup Opus girl. she, but Kelly, Kelly, are you back from your dog?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello, how's it going? I know I kind of just dropped this on you randomly. I really appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, you're fine. Not
Yeah.
up to much today.
No. Okay, I'm just waiting for Opus.
Take your time.
No, I should have explained this to her better. Because we did a previous video where we did a read through of a comic, and I think she just assumed we were doing that again. That's on me. That's me being a bad producer.
Got to be clear with the instructions, sir. What are you doing?
I know. They'll never hire me to produce content segments for what I
You'll
don't
get
know,
there. I believe.
Gizmodo or something.
Gizmodo.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Gizmodo? It sounds vaguely familiar.
It's a website. I was trying to think of like a podcast studio.
Okay. Is it like a content farm?
Pretty much,
Or-
yeah. I mean,
okay,
what
yeah.
is?
What isn't a content farm? Yeah.
We're all one person content farm these days.
Yeah, these days,
Yeah.
yeah. Gizmodo.
Yeah.
I've given up on trying to say that I make content. I just record things and then put them up on the internet.
That's the best way to do it. That's the best
I
way
don't
to.
feel like
I mean,
it's
yeah,
content-y
yeah.
at all. I don't put that much love into it.
Yeah, there's a little part. There's a little part of me that is like, no. I'm not a content creator. I'm a real artist. I'm published. I don't just produce content. And then I'm like,
And also content.
yeah. I also produce
you-
content.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you definitely do. John, you're pretty regular at that, aren't you?
I've been going for a minute.
I have. Every once in a while I'm successful, and then most times not so much. But
What do you
Okay.
mean by what metric do you use to determine your success at a video or a short landing on the airwaves?
I mean, my most successful video of all time was like 3 million views. So
Ooh, fancy.
That seems pretty good.
yeah, I've never even gotten close to that.
Close to that, yeah.
I guess it technically went a little. It's the dumbest video ever.
Sometimes it happens though.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I've never gotten
Just reap
close.
the rewards.
Yeah, but it was on Instagram. Ugh.
Just reap the rewards.
I can hear myself a little bit, Kelly.
Oh, through me?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Let's find out.
Let me know if I'm reverbing.
Yeah.
Because I'm still using my $1.66 pair of headphones. We're gonna upgrade pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay.
It was $5 for headphones, a mouse, and a mouse pad, and so therefore these headphones are what my bottom of the barrel headphones, but they do
Okay.
work for now.
Let
Is that fixed?
let me test. I don't think I hear myself. Okay, that's good.
Let's
Oh,
audio
better.
test.
Okay.
Yeah, back to Sean's content creation and his 30 million view video.
3 million. It was 3 million. It was one time. It was a stupid video, and I don't know. I never got that far again. Okay.
I don't know if you can really call yourself. Well, I think.
Yay!
Oh, Opus here. Okay. Oh yeah, Opus is here.
Hey, Opus.
Hey. My headphones connected to the wrong thing. Hold on.
Okay, no worries. Okay. Tell us.
We're all here.
Yay, we're all here.
Yep.
Okay, hi.
Hi. How's it going? Okay. So, my little plan is I'm going to do like an intro, and then I'll let each of you introduce yourself separately, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Ahem. Ahem. Hello, party people. Okay, that's dumb. Hi. This is a vague idea I've had for a podcast for a while called The Panel. It's where I bring on my friends, and we've all read something together. Knowing me, it's usually a comic book or a manga of some sort. And that's what we did today. We all read the first 3 chapters of My Hero Academia. Because those were all the free ones that were on Viz.com, and we're just going to talk about it. So I want everybody to introduce themselves individually and just say, this is what my voice sounds like, because when I listen to podcasts, I often get confused about who's talking. Okay. Terrible.
Hey.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah.
See, now we all start talking over each other. I'm going to go first.
Okay, Terrible, go first.
Okay, I'll go. Okay. My name is Terrible, or the Terrible Novelist. Also, you can call me Nick, and this is the sound of my voice.
Okay.
Should I talk about anything else?
No, that's good. Kelly?
That's good. Okay, that's good.
Hello. Technically, I'm Mo, but I prefer being Callie.
Yeah.
This is the sound of my voice.
Maya?
Hi, I'm Maya. I exist in various corners of the internet, and this is my voice.
Opus?
Oh, my mic's not working. Hold on. Hi, I'm Teacup Opus, Broken Teacup Opus. And this is the sound of my voice.
Yay, we did it! So, guys, what did we think of My Hero Academia?
Well, I'll just
That's good, right?
Oh, could you repeat that, Opus? I couldn't quite hear you.
Hello?
1 sec. Hello?
Okay, 1 second. Hello? Yeah, having a little trouble? You can tell that we're new at this.
That's okay. I think Opus said they were having trouble with their mic.
That's okay. So what did we all think of? We'll let Opus get that working. We'll talk about it. What did we all think? So what's everybody's experience with manga and the Japanese side of superheroes? Anyways, is this kind of your first exposure to it?
I read it way back in the day.
Yeah.
I was very much a Toonami girl,
Yeah.
all about Moon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, all that good stuff. As I've gotten older, I've kind of fallen out of it, but then over the past year or so, I've started getting back into it. So
Yeah.
MHK was a really fun reintroduction for me, especially for the. I don't really want to say it's older because it's not old, but
yeah. I feel like this is a phenomenon I totally missed out on when I was I don't know, because to me anything past 1995 is old. Is still new. Is still new, but I was 3. But it's but this was a lot of fun. It's such a basically good premise, school for superheroes. How that's
Sure.
That's such a basically cool idea.
Yeah, if I may
Yeah.
quickly say something, I think the premise of a school for heroes or a school for wizards or a school for any specialized skill, and heck, even the most recent example that comes to my mind is Wednesday, the
Yeah.
Netflix special. Where it's oh, this is a school for gifted kids.
gifted
It's-
youngsters, you could argue.
Yeah, gifted
Yeah.
youngsters. Yeah, it's a format that, as much as it's overused, it's
Yeah.
instantly relatable. Yeah.
Callie, what did you think?
Kind of like Maya, I spent a lot more time with anime when I was on the come up.
Yeah.
Fooly Cooly, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh.
Those are
Bless you.
kind of where Samurai Champloo, like my dog's name is Mugen. But I never really got too deep into manga.
Yeah.
I've read a couple, but the experience reading this was really nice. In a couple of ways that I am not necessarily sure I know how to comment on like the right way, but I think having it on the reader, like on the computer, made a pretty big difference for me versus trying to read the actual manga, like physical
Yeah.
book. And I think maybe that's why I enjoyed it a little bit more. And so that and the story itself, how you guys mentioned, based on a school and it being a really relatable sort of concept or phenomena.
Yeah.
'Cause we all kind of go through school, so
Yeah.
there's always kind of that connection
I
that felt like to read through.
Yeah. I mean, like, when you were like saying like Fooly Cooly and Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, man, you're speaking my language right there. Those were the anime I really liked. But yeah, no. It is funny. Like, okay. In the opening, when like Deku is getting bullied, I was a little bit like, wow, this kid is like, that's bullying him is a real jerk. And one of the things that I ended up really liking was that like the characters call him out, the bully out for that. It's like there's like later scenes like, what the hell were you doing, man? That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Opus?
Nice.
Yeah.
They're his friends.
Yeah. Opus? You're still a little distant. I don't Hello? Hello? Okay. Try you're so, I don't know. How do we fix that?
Sometimes if you plug your mic into the wrong, I have no idea. Sorry, Opus. I have no idea what kind of setup you're using. Make sure that your cables are plugged into the correct slots, because sometimes they will function just very, very poorly if they're plugged into the wrong slots. It's probably a very stupid thing to assume you don't know how to plug in cables. I'm sorry. But it just sounds like you're distant and staticky. So
Yeah.
check the cables. If you have cables. If you don't, then
Yeah.
don't check the cables. Opus is typing. Okay.
Yes.
I think it's a telegram. It's the only way.
It's the, it was the greatest form of human communication.
It was a good one. They had sent an old guy to your house, and
Yeah.
specifically, it had to be a very old, wrinkly guy in a beret. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. Okay. Batteries.
Yeah.
Unpair and repair. Pair the device. Yeah, that's about all you can do.
Opus, if we can't get you in, I'll be, you can just type and I'll be your, like, I'll say what you're saying, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I tried repairing.
There you are.
Oh my goodness, yay! We did it!
Opus did it.
Testing.
Well, our energy. Testing.
Okay, here I am.
Hi,
Yeah.
Opus! Good to see you.
I love technology.
Isn't it the best?
It is totally the best. So what I was saying was that it wasn't just people calling him out, it was his friends calling him out. So
Yeah,
even more.
exactly. That was like a really like whenever I see like bully characters in like shows, I'm like, it's like, man, like that's like, intense. Like he literally said he should kill himself. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, it's
yeah,
intense.
called that out too, and he was so correct because like it's and it's important to call it out too that
yeah,
you can't just casually say something about that. That's like a criminal offense.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. May I say something about the bully that kind of gets into? I don't if we're allowed to get into spoiler territory.
No, you're not. No, no. Of course you can. Of course you can.
Well, I'm just making sure. I mean, because this spoils like the main arc of episode
Yeah,
one.
yeah, but I assume anybody who is watching, listening to this has already seen it and is like just laughing
Oh,
at us old heads and Opus for not being aware of this series yet.
yeah. I mean, it came out in 2016 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Well, I will say like I read the first three and I was very impressed with the whole thing. Especially the opening episode. I really felt like I caught the Zephyr of the story.
yeah,
And the bully character, it's extremely easy to write a bully that gets served his just desserts, and his karma comes and takes him out, and the protagonist is better for it, and the world is
Yeah.
better for it. This is a more complex character, and while the bully certainly starts out bullying the protagonist, and you obviously as a reader think, man, I hope this kid gets hit by a truck.
yeah,
Halfway through the episode, he gets absorbed by the Mudman.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And now this is a point in the story where it would be very, very easy for the protagonist to say, "Ha, serves him right," and for the reader to say,
serves.
"Serves him right." But there's two things that prevent us from doing that.
yeah,
And it's one, the protagonist there's a
Deku.
flashback that Deku.
yeah,
Thank you. Deku reveals that he had experienced an interaction with the Mudman in a previous state and was saved when he was rescued by
Yeah.
All Might.
yeah.
So Deku knows how it feels to be attacked by that same villain. And second, what is the name of the bully?
Here's the thing. I explicitly made sure to have all the names opened, and
Okay, yeah.
I went
My
to-
boy Bakugo.
yeah, yeah,
What was his name?
Bakugo or
yeah,
Katan, what Deku
Bakugo.
calls him for
Yeah.
reasons to be revealed. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, when the bully is...
I'm so happy to have you here, Maya. You know all this stuff much more than we do.
Thank you. Yeah. So when the bully is being absorbed by the Mudman, the bully is resisting.
Yeah, yeah,
They point that out, that the bully is not going to take this lying down, which is actually also very true.
yeah,
Because bullies refuse to be victims, and so it creates a situation where you actually get to root for the bully.
yeah. And so I it was only we were only going to read the first three, but I read the first volume, and I like that it's like a whole like character development thing. What did you guys think?
Yeah, for sure, character development.
Yeah.
Words.
Yeah.
Words. I'm so good at words, guys. I'm a writer, I promise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For any random person wondering, again, we're all writers here. We're all good with word together putting.
How to do the speak good.
Yeah, we're just experts at it.
But yeah, I love seeing like
Yeah.
that hint of maybe this jerk of a kid could be redeemable
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
Like now, maybe not for a while, but
Yeah.
there's maybe something there.
Yeah. Callie, what did you think?
I always liked
Yeah.
it's Bakugo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
B-A-K-U-G-O.
Yeah.
I always like the way they kind of made his anger, because I did watch some of the show when
Yeah.
it was out,
Yeah.
like in the early 16, 17, I think.
Yeah.
But I always like how they kind of grounded his just like that seething rage and anger that they have, they made it feel like that he carries with him. Like I like the way that they sort of built that into him. Even in these first, I don't remember if it was the first chapter or the second chapter, when he's picking on him in class with the other kids around, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
he kind of does it because he knows he can do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if like you see that done quite so well
Yeah.
too often.
Yeah. There was a real like I think there was a real like because it's very goofy and over the top, but it's like it does what good writing does is it takes its characters seriously. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like even in this environment, it still takes it seriously, and it doesn't back down from that. It's very real.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
important to do.
Yeah. What I guess bigger question is, what did you guys think of Deku, the main character?
I
I
really
have-
like that they took this setting that it's really common and it's really like we can relate to it a lot. And then they took it and they said, but also this other completely different thing that we
Yeah.
can also probably all relate to
Yeah.
of not being in the in crowd, even though,
Yeah.
like, not just in the in crowd, but being fully outside, because it's like they said it's specifically like 80% of the population has quirks, but
Yeah.
Deku doesn't, and he's that one of the 20%. And in his class, you could see he's the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. It is definitely like that can work as like a metaphor for so many things. Just like it kind of these kids who like it just like everybody seems to have access to like something you don't have access to, and it's like
Yeah.
when did this happen? Like it felt like we
Right,
were all it felt like we were all there for a second, and then suddenly everybody's doing this.
hmm
Yeah.
It's like when did we all fall behind?
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
Sometimes we all feel like the bottom 20%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Deku has this real like I think he's in many ways a very like common shonen protagonist, but I like there is this trend right now, and it's not everywhere, but there is this trend of like just giving the main character all the powers in the world, and he's just the best at everything
Yeah.
almost
And
immediately.
then in this one, he had to actually genuinely work for it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then not only did he have to work for it, he's struggling with it now that he has it.
Yeah, and I really like that. Like,
Sure.
I like that he has like these like his powers are like he can just like, like it could just like rip him in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to be careful, but you don't just have to be careful with the other people. You have to be careful because you could die.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to form his body into a vessel
Yeah.
so All Might can transfer the power.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's kind of. Did you guys look into like? Okay, is this just me, or was anybody else kind of really confused what his power, All Might's power, actually is?
I wanna.
Yeah, it is definitely confusing.
Now that you bring it up, I knew. I mean, obviously from like watching him or seeing him in the comics, it's one of his attacks was like Texas Slam or something. I'm like, okay, it's super strength.
Yeah.
But it also felt sort of generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Callie, Maya, did you?
Yeah, and like this is as someone who watched the anime.
Yeah.
I feel like it was really like explained, like, okay, all for one, but like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was so confused. I okay, so this is just in my head. The explanation I came up with is basically it's a power it's a quirk you can pass along, and every time you pass it along, you get the power of that you have the equivalent power of all the people in your line. Does that make sense? Did you guys look up
Yep.
I looked up on the wiki who the power. Did you guys see who one of the people who had the power was?
I did not look it up.
Okay, everyone guess. Everyone guess. What did you think? It's Bruce Lee. It's Bruce Lee.
Oh, Bruce Lee had the power at one point.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. I'm fine with this.
Yeah. What? Callie?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. So I don't know. I just thought that was really fun. Oh, can I share with you? Because I read the let me see, one second. I want to share with you this note that the author had in between one of the panels that I just thought was really funny. Do you see it on the Discord?
Oh, okay. No, let me see. But I felt like using him again, so he's largely unchanged. He may look a little plain for a protagonist. Also, when I tried covering one eye with a lock of hair, all I could think was get a damn haircut, so I kept him plain. The plainer he looks, the better.
It's so funny.
One of the things that I really, really appreciate about Deku, I think I actually have the GIF saved in my phone somewhere.
Yeah.
But how he just sort of rocks and they do the mutter thing.
Yeah.
That I like relate to at a core like internal level.
Yeah.
Like I can never feel anything but protect him at all costs for Deku.
Yeah.
Deku specifically because of that.
Yeah.
With this note that you have added here, like that all, like the fact that you want to keep him plain,
Yeah.
like that just goes into like I love him even more.
Yeah. He's really he's a very likable protagonist. Like sometimes with shonen protagonists, like there's a line between like they're likable dorks and they're like annoying
Yeah.
it's tough to deal with people, and like Deku is so on the side of likable dork. It's unbelievable. Like
Yep.
he definitely has that very like yeah. I feel like, do you notice that like superheroes, they're always trying to do that? Like, a lot of superheroes are kind of these likable dorks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my favorite archetype, like
Yeah.
with like Barry Allen and Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all pretty likable dorks.
Yeah. It certainly doesn't
Trying to draw from my limited experience. Yeah, go ahead.
it certainly doesn't reflect what the comic book readers themselves, what superhero readers themselves think of them.
Oh, certainly not.
Right? Yeah, no. It is okay. I'll just throw this out there. It is. Do you guys notice that this feels a little X-Men like at times? At least just coming from a guy who mostly read Western comics.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have that much experience with comics in general.
Yeah, my experience with X-Men is actually limited to it's mostly limited to the video games and the live action
Very
movies.
good.
Yeah.
Callie, what would you say your like experience in comic books is?
I read a few Batman comics. I had some that they were just like they were my uncles, so like I read through them, but they weren't like Marvel or DC. They were just They were just comics. I don't know how to explain what they were.
That's so fun. I feel like that's the origin story of so many people who who read comics. It's like, yeah, I had like some random uncle who had a few.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
But
get into something from somewhere.
Yeah.
it did remind me, like when we were talking just a few minutes ago about the All Might's quirk and how it gets passed along. Like that's strong Avatar: The Last Airbender to me.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
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 You
Uh,
are now the Avatar, Deku.
exactly.
Basically, is what I got when I read that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
it's like, I mean, definitely All Might is, you know, okay, so, little hint at, probably if we, at a future episode, that I might be doing at some point, it's a little bit like in One Punch Man, which I'm also kind of reading, that, you know, the natural assumption with a lot of these is like, okay, that this is a riff on Western superheroes as a thing. And yet, this definitely does feel a little bit more Western, but the thing about it is Japan also has its own superhero stuff that is in many ways kind of separate from the American superhero.
Good point. I never thought of that, but yeah.
Yeah, in fact,
the Japanese way of comics and superheroes is gonna
yeah,
hit differently.
yeah, and
Yeah.
there's some arguments to be made that the first true superhero character is actually a Japanese character called Golden Bat. Or at least,
I would not be surprised by that at all. I mean, you have to remember that
Yeah.
Japan is a lot older than America.
yeah. Well, Golden Bat is like a couple of years older than Superman, but
Oh, okay, but still,
yeah. But it's like there's a whole interesting history with that because it's Golden Bat comes from this like format that doesn't really exist much anymore. There's still some older people do it, but basically it was like just for basic history, it was I watched a performance of the original Golden Bat one. It was like it was like an illustrated slideshow essentially with like puppets. And a single narrator. But it's like you did it physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Golden Bat originates from one of those. And if those feel like early version of comics to you and also kind of animation, then yeah, they should.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting. I watched a video of the original performance because I was just curious about it. So, you know, I'm trying to avoid like the baseline assumption that I think some Westerners usually have when Japanese like manga does superheroes. It's like, oh, this is about American superheroes. It's like no, Japan has its like whole long dedicated tradition of superheroes. I actually don't know a lot about the history of Japanese superheroes. So, so when I say it, it does feel a little bit X-Men though, doesn't it? Like people being born with quirks are like mutants. But I also very much could be wrong on this, is I guess the whole point I was trying to make. Okay.
I was gonna say I don't have any much experience with X-Men other than the video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will say something interesting. Maybe you probably know more about this than I do, Sean. But I guess when they were trying to develop a lore reason for why the mutants are mutants,
Yeah.
they just decided, you know what, that's too much work. Just say they were born that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it's funny how it worked out so well.
The people who have more experience with this series, do they ever explain where the quirks came from?
I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't remember. For
No.
we watched the first season,
Yeah.
like season 1, maybe season 2, and I don't think they ever explained it.
It doesn't need it though, right? What do you guys think?
I think so.
Nah.
I don't think it needs it unless it becomes integral to the plot that quirks are changing, but I don't I'm only
Yeah.
3 episodes in, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna. I don't sense that. It's focused on the character development, not on the lore. Well, I guess who knows, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna change.
For
Yeah.
me, just because of who I am as a person, I'm interested in knowing more, just because of like the little bit of like their anatomy being slightly different. Like
Yeah.
people born with their quirks have 3 joints or whatever, and like because of who I am as a person, I really want to know why.
Yeah. I like that, like that's like the superhero thing. It's like that's like the first really great power is like yeah, you have just a little bit more joints in your fingers.
Mhm.
It just occurred to me. There's a whole thing about that later. 'Cause I read the first volume, and when he finally gets uses his power for the first time, all he can do is like to be safe is he just uses his power in one finger, and it breaks his finger every time. Okay, so big question for everybody. This is maybe the biggest question I could ask anybody of all time. If you had a quirk, what would it be?
Oh no. Okay. Let me think about that one.
I want the powers that Matilda has, whatever that's called. Telekinesis.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Oh,
Give it
that's a
to
good
me.
one. When you said Matilda, I was like, wait, who's Matilda? Oh, that Matilda.
That
From-
Matilda.
From that movie, which is kind of funny
Yeah.
how that
Yeah.
turned into a childhood classic that so many people loved.
Yeah.
To me, that was like a throwaway VHS tape that we just picked
Yeah.
up one day and watched, and we're like, "This is
Yeah.
an awesome movie." I had no idea
Yeah.
everybody else felt that way.
Yeah. Do you think? Okay. Do you think Matilda takes place in this universe?
Hard no.
No.
Hard no.
Okay.
Matilda would just wreck face.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just kidding.
Pick the whole building and smash the anything.
She could beat All Might. Do you think?
I mean, did
Put 'em up
Matilda
in the
ever have
air.
a second arc? Like, was Matilda grew up and was with Miss Honey? Was Matilda like in college one day and she was like a journalist, and Matilda comes back from
Yeah.
I don't know, we should write it.
some event and was like,
Yeah.
Miss Honey, we need to do something about this. And Miss Honey's like, you can't get involved, Matilda. And Matilda's like, I'm the only one who can get involved. And as she telekinetically lifts every desk in the room and chucks them out the window and flies away to go stop some evil force. I don't know. Stop some nuclear missiles from launching. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. So
So
we
I
need
know
to
that's
get. Yeah, exactly. We need to get on the phone to Netflix as they own the rights to Matilda. Now, I assume. I think they do. And pitch this idea. So,
Really?
yeah.
I'm halfway afraid to do that because then they'll be like, you know what? No, but we do need a Matilda sequel, and
Yeah.
nobody
Roald-
needs a Matilda sequel.
Roald
So-
Dahl wrote that?
Yeah,
No
Roald
way.
Dahl. Yeah,
That really.
I believe Netflix owns all of Roald Dahl's things.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Huh.
Okay, let's see.
Well, I mean, yeah, this one's ripe for the reheating because that's what Hollywood does now is
Yeah.
edgelord
Yeah.
leftovers.
You guys want?
Sorry, we're getting a little off. Well,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm just curious. Like, I feel a little bad, but
Let's see.
that's my answer always.
I don't want Netflix to make a Matilda sequel, but
We shouldn't.
unless they make it good. If
Well-
they make it good, I'm fine with it. But
They won't. They won't.
What are you talking about? Yeah, Netflix always makes everything good. I am legit.
Don't you know they're bat 1,000? They've never made a single mistake in their entire lives.
Okay. 1 second. I'm calling Netflix right now.
right now,
Yeah.
you have the number.
They open on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Let's see.
Welcome to Netflix.
Oh,
Your call will be answered in about 30 seconds.
Oh my God!
Calls
Okay.
may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance and to help us
Damn.
improve the Netflix
Damn,
experience. Please stay online at the end of the call for a brief survey.
1 second. Hi, future Sean here. So I did legitimately call Netflix, but I did not tell the person I was recording, and because I think I don't want like some random person to get drawn in, because I don't think that's good. The voice you're going to hear is my mom reading off the transcript of what she said.
Hi, thank you for calling Netflix. My name is Naomi. How can I help?
Hi, we're calling. Who do we call about getting a Matilda sequel made?
Is this a Netflix title?
Yes. We're talking about maybe producing one. Who do we call for that?
Let me double check.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Stay on the line, please.
Any luck?
Let's see. So here's what I see, sir. I only entered the information. So do you have a pen and paper there, sir, so that they can give you the email?
Oh yeah. Let me take that. Okay, give me the email.
So the email, sir, is media, MEDIA
Okay.
.netflix.com.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that immensely. Have a good day.
Yes, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, I think we got somewhere.
Okay, yeah. We just got the net. Was that just the Netflix business email?
It was their help hotline.
Their help hotline?
Yeah.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah, exactly.
We need help producing a sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to make money.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody wants to make better movies.
Exactly.
Money is not related to the.
Yeah. So I think we made some real progress on that.
I'm really glad you called.
I'm glad I called too. I think that poor woman was so confused. Anyways, Terrible, what would your power be?
Oh boy. It depends on like how hard do I want to work. I would be like empathy man.
Empathy man?
Empathy man. Where like I guess what would I would like I don't know how I would dress. I would probably just dress like a normal dude and
Yeah.
or you know look kind of I would look my superhero costume would be a dude who looks vaguely homeless and sort of like a vagrant but isn't actually homeless.
Yeah.
Like I've got like the stick in the bag, like the stick and my belongings tied up in a bag over my shoulder and just kind of walking around. And I've got like a beard not because I'm half homeless, but because I'm an artist and that's like my superhero thing.
Yeah.
But like empathy man would be if you're just like having a bad day and empathy man is walking by and he just kind of senses you're having a bad day and you're like, yeah, I had a bad day at work or whatever, and then I just pull like a desk, as like a psychologist's desk and a leather chair out of my magic pocket, and just right there on the sidewalk, we just hang out and talk about it. You just tell me how you feel, but I mean, I would know how you feel.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I just say, well, thanks for sharing, and some of that emotional burden just kind of passes along. It's kind of like being a vampire, except more constructive.
Yeah. You're the reverse Colin Robinson.
Reverse Colin Robinson?
Oh, you haven't seen what we do in the shadows?
No, I.
Oh man.
Colin Robinson.
You are missing out.
I know. I'm watching media very slowly.
Yeah.
The life of an energy vampire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Opus, what about you?
It's interesting because this was well discussed previously
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. anything would be cool. I think.
Yeah.
But
So,
My
you,
Hero Academia
yeah,
or a D&D campaign
yeah.
based off of it. And so my quirk at the time in the campaign
Yeah.
was that I could hit any register with my voice. So like I could do microwaves and whatever it was, I could do any sort of sound wave.
Oh, that's great. I love
That is a pretty good one.
That is a pretty good one. Maya, what about you?
Ooh, this is a fun one because I have two potentials.
Yeah.
So right now I'm doing an RPG where I have like this weird time power.
Ooh.
So from that, my quirk would be like the ability to stop or go back in time. Um, but IRL, I'm very into research, so my quirk would be like eidetic memory or something, I guess. So being able to like scan something super quick one time and remember every detail. Very much Dr. Spencer Reed type mind games.
Okay. So, we're all writers.
That'd be useful in forensics.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
You could be a detective. You could be in like a superhero world. You could be a detective. You could.
Yeah. You never see that really much in superhero worlds. It's like, besides like something like Astro City, which is a masterpiece, and I might force you guys to read one day. At some point, which actually like really looks into that concept of like what people with superpowers do when they're not superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that always needs more explanation. So, we're all writers, right? We're all writers.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. No, but I would say that, yeah.
Yeah. Like most writers, what we do is just talk a lot about writing, but don't actually get a lot of writing done. So what would, this was the first time I think me and Terrible read. I think everybody else here has had a little bit more experience with one of the most popular shows and manga in the world. Is there anything?
I can tell. Yeah, I can. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, is there like anything you would like take away from this for your like writing? Did you learn anything cool that would help you in your writing?
I don't know.
Yeah. So
You can
I was
go.
just gonna say I felt the episodes, the first three I read, were very well paced.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of shocked. The first one was 58 pages, and 2 and 3 were half the length. But I guess it's probably pretty normal.
Yeah.
You probably have like a double length for the opener, and then individual episodes. But even still, like it felt paced quickly, and this is more of an art comment. But I really wish these were in color, and even reading them on my monitor, I'm like, I want it bigger because I feel the panels are kind of scrunched, and maybe that seems like it's just a side effect of being in comic book form.
Yeah.
But as far as like a writing lesson or a storytelling lesson, like don't be afraid to put in the details.
Yeah. What about
especially when they're relevant to the environment and setting.
What about you, Kelly?
I agree with Terrible as well, where aside from the wanting it on my monitor, I felt like I did pretty good with the with it on my tablet. I was able to kind of pinch and zoom and take my time looking at the art. And before I go off on a tangent on writing, I did want to make a quick comment on the actual sort of art and drawing and the how they're sort of build the look of the manga so far. I think it's really expressive, and in the ways that the words and the narrative of the story isn't like what the narrative of the story doesn't capture. I feel like the art is complementing it to kind of give you that extra like feel, and I think that's something just sort of generally that manga does pretty well.
Yeah,
I think. As for the story and the writing, definitely a good exercise in character building and like how you get your reader to care about characters.
Yeah.
The way he sort of engages, the way he jumps when he gets touched and stuff like that. That sort of existential dread he has. I felt like they did a really good job kind of putting that on the page. Definitely something I would like to try to practice that in the future, maybe one day.
Yeah, yeah. Maya?
I'm sorry, my dog was yelling at me. What was the question?
First of all, let me address the dog. Doggy. Bark, 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 bark. Woof, 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 woof. Bark. should calm him. I heard the dog. I always think, as writers, I always try and take away something from stuff I watch and read. I was just wondering if you had taken away anything.
For sure. I think one of my biggest takeaways was like, especially in this whole stage of honesty being cringe.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Hold on.
No worries.
Honesty being cringe. That's a cliffhanger. I want to hear the answer to.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
only dead irony matters matters anymore, and if you try and do anything legitimately, that's bad and cringe. Right? I think we can all agree with that. That's not soul killing for humanity, right? Like, that's cool. That's a cool way to live, I think.
I sense sarcasm, Sean.
I can't comment. I bathe in cringe, so.
Once you get past 30, you're just cringe.
Oh yeah, we're there.
Yeah. Well, except Opus. You're so lucky you're still in your 20s, Opus. Yeah. But I live cringe. You know what's cringe? I remember a time before Wi-Fi existed. Right?
Had to have cords
God, what
going
a
around your
time that was.
Yeah.
Dial-up sounds.
Yeah. When the number one website I visited was Garfield.com.
For Yahoo.com.
Yeah.
And Ask Jeeves.
Yahoo Answers.
Yeah.
I spent an insane amount of time in like Yahoo Games, like Pool Room.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah. Or
yeah, so many free Flash games. Oh my god.
Yeah. Cool games to play when you're bored. I feel this is a thing young people miss out fundamentally is all the dumb little Flash games that used to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were like, because it's like you're in the school library and you're like, you should be researching and studying and writing like an actual student, but you're like, this is a time when like your school had broadband, but you at home had like not broadband. Yeah. So like the Flash game was downloaded so fast.
Yeah, and
you could like, yeah,
and it's like, should we learn about math or should I try and get Eddie from Ed and Eddie to like jump up onto this platform to get a jawbreaker?
Get a jawbreaker. Yeah.
I might be young, but I'm not that I didn't. I definitely did play a lot of games on the computer at school because we didn't have any at home. And I agree that that's something kids are missing out on these days.
Yeah. The death of Flash was really a tragedy for...
I mean, it was a tragedy for the art form.
Yeah.
It was apparently its death was because the program just became too insecure to keep using.
Yeah.
A lot of artists
and
animators got their start in Flash and they kept going and they just switched to a different program to finish out their careers, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was for a time like the place for animation and the program for animation. I actually have a copy of Flash somewhere on a legit disc.
Yeah.
A CD-ROM.
We need like steering back to the topic. We need like a My Hero Academia, like some Flash games. Like Deku has to like go through a poorly designed maze to grab some
I think there was some game released on Switch, maybe. I never. Now I'm
No.
curious. Let me
Oh
look.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess right now it was a Dynasty Warriors clone, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Some kind of fighter, I think.
You know, this would make like a good like fighting game, I think. Like
I
this.
think that's what it was.
Oh!
All's Justice. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
3D arena fighter.
Ha!
I don't know how well
Oh
it
yeah,
did.
okay.
Yeah.
7 out of 10 on Steam. 96% liked it. So I mean, if
Yeah.
you like
Oh,
Mighty
yeah.
Rushing, you'll probably like the game.
Maybe one day we could stream it or something and fight each other.
We could
Mm.
fight each other. Choose your standard edition base
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
deluxe edition base game plus season pass,
Oh.
ultimate edition. Sorry, I'm
How,
fucking
how,
on the-
how much is like the ultimate edition? I bet like all
I
the
can look
DMC,
Steam.
DLC is like $1 million or something.
Let me take a look. It's not currently on sale because we just finished the Steam sale.
Ah.
So the ultimate edition is $100.
I knew it.
The basic just your cape and your underpants edition is $60.
Oh my god.
If you want cape, underpants, and glasses, it's $80. And if you want cape, underpants, glasses, and utility belt, and laser eyes, and magic shoes or whatever,
Yeah.
it's $100. So
I'm overwhelmed already.
Yeah.
I mean, next time it goes on Steam sale,
Maybe. Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
take a look.
I
Actually, I'm wrong. This game isn't even out yet.
Oh.
It unlocks in 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
So that's why it's not on sale yet, because it doesn't even exist yet.
Yeah.
So okay.
So it'll be like every new game I get, I will wait 6 months to get it when it's reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of how that works.
Yeah. So Opus, similar question that I asked everybody. As a writer, did you like take away anything from this?
I think that don't be afraid to take the extreme route
Yeah.
with a character, and then also reverse completely. Like with Bakugo,
Yeah.
they took the extreme route. They not only was he bullying him, he was physically bullying him.
Yeah.
He told him to go kill himself graphically.
Yeah.
He told him exactly how to and made it sound like a fantasy. And then they took the extreme and they said, oh yeah, but we want to be all the way on the other side of the planet. And I think that was really bold.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of writers won't go for something like that.
Yeah.
Especially not in early game.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Oh, I remember now. I was just gonna finish the thought that I had to leave with real quick.
Yes, please
which
do.
one I should do in Britain.
Yes, please.
So when Deku is like so disgustingly earnest, and
Yeah.
I think especially right now, writers tend to be like scared to do that because they don't want a character to come off as like too cringe.
Yeah.
But like after reading this, I feel like go for it. Be
Yeah.
so ridiculously genuine and meaningful, and everything has the same big impact. Like, do it. Give us more of that energy.
Exactly. Yeah. Be cringe in writing. I don't know. It's
No, I think it's true. I think I'm working with a couple of difficult characters right now, and
yeah.
I not to talk. I don't want to talk too much for myself, but
Yeah.
Sean, you even helped me with that, and
Yeah.
we had a lot of I had a lot of feedback from other writers about how do I balance that how do I balance honesty with the potentiality for melodrama.
Yeah.
Melodrama is usually not the technique you want to go for. Oh, it can be, but
Yeah.
I think the difference between honesty and melodrama is that when it's honesty, the characters, it like makes sense for the characters, even if it is a little bit cringy. And when it's melodrama, it's more like the writer is
Yeah.
leading into the territory of trying too hard to
Mm-hmm.
force a character to be cringy to make a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at that point you have to kind of ask yourself, okay, well, if all my readers come away from this from this cringy scene with the same message, is it worth being writerly for my story, or would the characters react? Would the characters in their nature in that setting react a little more honestly? Yeah.
And I think that like at the age that these characters are, because they're all like 15, 16, like at that age, everything is like super melodramatic and like this huge thing. Even like as adults, we see this doesn't actually matter at the end of the day, but like
It
at
matters
that
to them.
age, everything is so important.
Yeah.
I didn't see what is sorry the name of what is the protagonist's nickname?
Deku.
Deku, thank you. I didn't see Deku's running to save the day as melodramatic because he's been studying heroes his whole life.
Yeah.
Right.
So up to that point, that is his superpower.
Yeah. I mean,
So for him to just leave the crowd and just run to rescue and run into combat
yeah.
unarmed, that is his superpower at that point.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fundamentally very like sweet message of like, no, the reason he's a hero is not because he has like all these awesome powers or anything. It's just because he's like basically a good person.
Yeah.
And that's the type of person you need. You know, one thing I really liked in later like the later chapters when they were doing the training. I'm not totally sure where chapter 3 ends, so that like they were talking about like, you know, there are superheroes who just go out and fight villains and there are superheroes who save people, and Deku gets into the academy because he's the one who's he didn't bother trying to fight the villain, he just saved. And I was like, oh, one, that's a nice little message, and two, it's like, oh yeah, if superheroes were real, there would 100% be these like glory hound jackasses who are just like there to like do the big fights and don't really care about anything else. You know, that's like a real superhero thing.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Not every superhero would be honest, and not every superhero would be out for the good of others. I mean, this angle has been explored as well. You know.
Yeah.
If you would have superpowers, some people would use them for good, and some people would use them for personal gain.
Yeah. But
because there's still that human inside.
Yeah, but there's an interesting thing. It's like it doesn't get explored all that often. It's like, you know, if superheroes are like a way to become rich and famous, you know, there would 100% people be just doing the superhero part not because they want to save people, but they want all the perks, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Government pay.
Yeah, government pay.
That's what I love how that was written in there in big capital letters. Government pay.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, there's another panel I wanted to show you because I just thought it was funny. I haven't got a call back. We got to email I got to email Netflix about our Matilda reboot, but look who makes a little cameo.
Matilda. Oh wait, no. I remember that panel. Luigi, right? Luigi's in there.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody.
Dr. Mario.
Yeah, Dr. Mario.
Mario. Except he lost some weight. Okay, I'll stop now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very video gamey. So, the big question of the night for everybody, would you read this again? Would you read more of this?
For sure.
Heck yeah. In fact, I'm kind of looking at I'm trying to weasel my way into another Amazon Prime trial.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you buy stuff, they're like, hey, you want this shipped for free with a free 1 week trial?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the volume 1 paperback, and that's got the first it's more than just the first 3 episodes, right?
Yeah. Also, remember, there's always Libby.
That's true. That's true. We can read stuff online. So
Support your local libraries.
Yeah, exactly, Kelly. Support your local libraries, or go in once to get your library card so I can sign up for Libby. No.
Same. Right here,
you need a library card to sign up for? I guess you would.
Yeah.
You do need a library
I have a library card from my from a library.
Yeah.
It's
Try
not
it.
technically my local.
Not all libraries have access to Libby, but a
Yeah.
vast majority do.
Yeah. Once I tried to reserve the first few chapters on I think I'm like 6 months out from behind like 16 other people to get the first volume of My Hero Academia on Libby, but yeah.
Fun fact, with many libraries, you can just get like your web card and get access to Libby that way, which is how I have like 5 different libraries on Libby.
Ooh,
Oops.
Nice. Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
Good system.
Yeah.
very
I like
good.
how you-
yep. Respect physical media.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for taking.
Yeah, thank you for hosting. Yeah.
Yeah, your busy Saturday to do this little thing. I'm gonna let.
I mean, I got to read this.
Yeah.
Well, I really had like a quiet night in my new apartment about a week ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna read some manga.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good timing.
Yeah, we're all cool. We'll go to. I think we'll now all go to like Barnes and Noble and just sit on the floor of the manga section and just take out a bunch of them and start reading them and not put them back, right? Like,
To do that,
we're all inspired to do that now, right?
We're all inspired to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Everybody, I want you. If you have something to promote, feel free to promote it. I'll make sure to link to all your channels when I post this.
Okay. I guess I'll say this. So my name is, I am named the Terrible Novelist because that is the name of my Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean, for allowing me to promote it. I've been streaming writer workshops about 3 times a week for about 3 years now, where we hang out and write for a while, and then if you want, you can come and share your work, and we can work as a group and give feedback. So it's twitch.tv/theterriblenovelist. And I still have yet to finish a novel because I have been attacking it from several angles. It's kind of comic book inspired or superhero inspired / adjacent, and thanks to the help from other people who've come in and helped me with my work and also help me become a better workshopper.
Yeah.
I'm making more progress now than I ever was. So I am grateful for the help and grateful for the opportunity to help. So come say hi, and if you want to share your work, we can look at that. That's just something I do in my spare time.
Yeah.
So,
Kali?
I used to stream, don't really too much these days. If you're interested in random word walls and slice of life stuff out of me, feel free to check out moword.art.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's all I got.
Yeah. By the way, I should point out, how long have we known each other now? Like, it's almost coming up on half a decade, right?
Yeah, 2019, 2020.
Yeah. We started streaming around the same time.
Yeah.
You
kept going.
Yeah.
I ran into life problems, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we found each other.
it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah. I'm really glad. I'm really glad you popped up again, Kali. It's really good seeing you. Maya?
Nothing really to promote writerly. I am in a nonprofit called Women of Color Writers Circle.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram. Check out our shop. The best way to keep up with us is through our newsletter.
Cool.
Our Instagram is WOC Writers Circle.
Yeah.
And that will link you to all the things.
Yeah. I'll post all the links in the description.
Perfect.
Of this video. Opus? Opus? We're having a little trouble hearing. I'll throw in a plug for Opus because Opus is currently streams at Broken Teacup Opus on Twitch.com. She is getting very close to affiliate status, so if you want to throw her a follow and give her a watch, that would be very appreciated. Anything else? Anyways,
I think I'm good. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. It was really great connecting with you guys all again. Thank you for doing this. I might ask you guys to do something like this again in the future, but don't worry, I'll give you plenty of warning and time before.
I would love, Sean. I would love it if you have more comics to recommend. I guess it goes for anybody.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like the problem is like you have to find. I'm of course. I buy comics all the time. It's
You're
like,
not biased at all, Sean.
No. It's that I. Yeah. I love comics. They're like my favorite things, probably next to other things. But yeah, it's great to talk about stuff like this with people. I really enjoyed it. Okay, that was awesome. Bye.
Yep.
Okay,
Take care.
yeah, you guys did great. That was amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean, for hosting. Yeah, this is kind of a fun experiment.
Yeah.
But
if you guys,
Go ahead, Sean. Yep.
Just like clerical work. If you guys could do me a favor and just in the chat post any of the links you want me to direct in the description, that would be helpful. If that's okay.
I guess since I said it, I should actually give it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still getting like on my feet about sharing it.
Yeah.
It's all practice.
Yeah. You're a great streamer.
Thank you.
People always really like your stuff. They'll respond. I know it's awkward to promote.
I don't like it.
It's the worst in the world.
It does feel awkward. I know it's awkward to promote, but Sean gave you permission. That's the thing. When the audience is applauding, is not the time to question yourself.
That's
something I found out. When the audience says that was good, don't be like, oh no, that was terrible. I should have done better. It's like no.
Don't beat yourself down.
Yeah.
You just say thank you. You just bow. You just say yep.
I get there. I have to get there with less groaning, but I do get there.
You will. Trust me. When the world learns about you, they're gonna really like you.
Yeah, we don't need the world to know about.
Yes.
Maybe like 5 other people.
Just the cool people like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My voice is pretty tired. I'm gonna let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. But thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Yep. I'm gonna go raid the slow cooker.
Okay.
All that collagen should be nice. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, you're fine. I kept talking. Maya, make friends with me if you want to. I
Yes.
a friend request.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye.